Hello student, let's try to understand the difference between DNA and RNA student. This topic we are going to cover. The first one, the name itself is different student, deoxyribonucleic acid. So deoxy means there is no oxygen in this one student. So here the oxygen is not there. Here is student, in our RNA ribonucleic acid, here oxygen will be there. What the this one, it is the long polymers. It has the deoxyribose and phosphate backbone having four distinct bases, that is thymine, adenine, cytosine and guanine. Here in polymers, in a polymer with a ribose and phosphate backbone with four varying base, that is uracil, cytosine, adenine and guanine. What are the location if you talk about the DNA and RNA student? So they are, the location is also going to be the different. So DNA, if you see, it is the found in the nucleus of the cell and in the mitochondria, and it is found in the cytoplasm and cytoplasm student. Now let us see the sugar proportion student. It has two deoxyribose student, that is at the second position. There is no oxygen in pentose sugar student. If you talk about the, this is the pentose sugar student. So here is the first carbon, second carbon, when you are going up and down, both are the hydrogen are there. But when you are talking about the ribose student, if you are taking the ribose sugar, this is the first carbon. If you here seeing the H, so this downside will be the OH student. So it has the ribose sugar. Next one you see student, the function of DNA is the transmission of the genetic information. It acts as a medium for the long term storage student. So it is the information, genetic information is stored. RNA is the critical for the transmission of the genetic code, that is the necessary for protein creation from the nucleus to the ribosome. So it is the it is having the transmission, the RNA is the critical for the transmission of the genetic code student. What is their student? Genetic code, that is the necessary for protein synthesis student. Now predominant structure, DNA is the double stranded molecule that has long chain of the nucleotide. RNA is the single stranded molecule which has the shorter chain of the nucleotide student. Next one, propagation. DNA replicate on its own, it is the self-replicating. RNA does not replicate on its own, it is the synthesized from the DNA when required. Nitrogen bases and pairing. The base pairing in the follow, that is cytosine guanine pair with and adenine thymine with adenine pair with thymine. Here you see student, so the base pairing in the following cytosine guanine okay, and adenine uracil pair student. So this is what the difference between DNA and RNA student, that you need to keep in mind, that DNA is what, deoxyribonucleic acid. There is the lack of oxygen or the second carbon, it is the ribonucleic acid. Okay student, so this is all about the answer. Thank you.